spending 100,000 Robux and build your base to attempt to build the most OP base in the game, climbing the leaderboards. But the question is, will it be worth it? With the release of the pinata event, there's new weapons, new blocks, and I'm here to get them all.
So, you know, see if they're any good. Let's get started. Oh, look at this cute little guy. Oh, he's going around to all the bases. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. Die, pinata, die. And he died. 150 candies. So that's what I've been pretty much doing for the past couple of days. I've done that so many times that I now have 5,500 candies to my name, and I am ready to spend them all on one thing. This right here, the new pinata crates. Now we have two different options. We got the basic pinata crate for 100 candies, and inside you got all this stuff here, including the new godly prism, which is 110% damage and always 110% as good as your best weapon. That's right, we basically got huge pet stats in the form of weapons in this game now. And if that wasn't bad enough, if we look at the golden pinata crate that's 400, well, we got this on top of this right here, which is basically your version of a Titanic. Man, I wonder where they got that idea from. So the question that we're gonna set out to find today is, will the 5,500 candies that we've grinded for so far be worth it, or is the pay to win aspect still just crazy OP? And oh, look at that, now it's even more expensive. I believe the last time that we did this during the lunar crate event, it was only like $4.99. Let me just double check real quick. Oh my god, dude. So now are things not only more pay to win, they're more expensively pay to win, which I guess explains why so many people have started skyrocketing in the amount of Robux they spent in this game. Believe it or not, I'm actually falling on this list. It'll probably change today, but it's because we're doing it for science. Because today, we're taking our grindy skills that we've been doing for 10, 20 days straight and coupling it with the pay to win to see how high we can climb up this leaderboard once and for all. And it all starts with spending these coins here. And I think if I look at the items in this is okay. This is maybe okay. That I would probably never use. That I know I would never use. And obviously I would like to get this, but literally if I do that, I have a better chance of getting this or this than I do just getting this. So basically the way that they have it, they basically make it to where you definitely don't even want to get this unless you just absolutely have to. But I don't have to. And so I am going to buy this over and over again. And it's not letting me do it. You have too many crates. What? What? I've got no shot that this game made me grind for the currency to get the reward to then turn around and have to wait for the reward. And if I don't want to wait, I now have to spend Robux. So even though I earned it from playing it legit, I now have to spend Robux just to get the reward that I want in a decent time. What is this, bro? Oh my god. Literally, I got 4 crates here, spent 100 Robux each crate. That's 400 Robux. Doing one more would have been 500 Robux, which I guess explains why this is no longer 500 Robux and is now 800 Robux. Meaning that if you want to grind for days on end, you can save yourself 300 Robux in the long run. Great. At least give me more chances to hatch something great in this, or just give me 1 block, 2 of these weird things, and oh, that was actually kind of cool. I'm glad I was able to get all 3 of these that are 33%, leaving basically no chances at these. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, here we go. Let's just buy up the rest of our stock. For the first time in a long time, this video is gonna hurt my wallet. So like, do me a favor, definitely don't tell my wallet that this is happening.
Bro's not gonna be able to eat for the next 2 days.
Oh well.
Montage, baby. Let's do it.
And just like that, I am officially out. Okay, that was a pretty short montage, not gonna lie. I didn't think that my 4 days of hard work doing nothing but grinding these candies would literally go that quickly and give me basically nothing to show for it, but that's where we are. The real question though is just how worth it are these items? And we might as well start with the one that we all are wondering about, the blocks. The blocks are what give our base a really good defense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place 2 turrets right here facing towards the middle, and then we're gonna see how many waves my base can fend off enemies before my heart gets taken out. Welcome to the science part of the video. Let's do it. It made it to wave 232. Interesting. Something tells me that was not very good at all, actually. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of all these. We'll replace it with the other best block in the game. The blocks that we're all still striving to try to get, as the most recent update really just was the pinata event, leaving all of this untouched. So let's just see how the hacker blocks stack up. 232 is the one to beat. Let's see what happens. Oh no, there's wave 232 and there it goes. This one made it all the way to 236. Oh my gosh. All right, well that just means that the best blocks in the land are still the hacker blocks, which also means that really the only reason anybody would buy or even try to do the pinata crate is solely to just try to get these right here. Oh my gosh, dude. I gotta find out. If these blocks make it to 232 and these blocks make it to 236, how does it stack up compared to these blocks? After all, these blocks are the second best blocks in the game. It's quite a bit cheaper to own, but are they better than the pinata blocks? All right, one last test. Wow, actually, that made it to 232 as well, but I did see that these things started getting taken out way quicker, and the only reason that it made it to 232 is because these guns still did a lot of damage. Meaning that these pinata blocks fall between doing better than this, but still worse than this. All right, good to know. But what about the weapons? We already know that these guys right here are going to be 110% times as good as your best weapon, meaning that no matter how much this game progresses and how good the weapons get, these weapons will also get better as well. Meaning you definitely want to own them, but the percentages are not going to be easy. And so we're going to be seeing more of these than anything. I've already got 4 of these. And you know what? I'm just going to test it out. We'll throw these blocks back up here and we'll just test out the weapons. How many waves can we make it before the enemies just become too strong? Yo, they're dying so quickly for nothing. Bro, it's like they're afraid of bubbles. All right, I like where this is going. Oh, man, maybe I should have only done one. This is probably going to take a minute. This one made it all the way to wave 248. Honestly, that was pretty dang good. Meaning that one weapon here is better than 2 of these weapons here. Yeah, the lunar update is cooked unless you got this bad boy here and this bad boy here. But again, how does it stack up to this weapon? Because outside the Tesla coil, it's definitely one of the other guns that you get a lot of. Judging by the color, I probably would say it's better than this just because the purple is epic and the yellow is legendary. But since this is also a legendary, we should see how it does. 247 to beat, and it got... Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. I am now seeing this pinata crate is not about the defense, which is a good thing too, because this thing is ugly and even coloring it, it's still, well, it still looks kind of ugly. So I'm happy to get rid of these blocks and not use them. But I was unaware of how good these guys were. And this is just in the 30%. I can only imagine how good these two are. In fact, about 31% of the items in this crate are items that we definitely want. Okay, all right, I see. Definitely caters to the pay to win, but that does mean that there is something in here that they would want. And of course, I only get 1 of the 5 being the thing that I actually want. Oh no! I'm just curious, how well will this do? Got to wave 215 with this, and the equivalent. Okay, we're at 220 with this one, and it's still going strong. People aren't even able to touch my heart. So yeah, that one's still definitely better, which means it's probably more along the lines of what this thing can do. No, okay, never mind. It's better than that one, at least. All right, so basically, I'll take any of these weapons and definitely none of the blocks. Now that we know what we're needing, I guess it's time that we do that thing that I've been dreading to do in this game, and that is to finally spend my life savings in Robux. We're gonna go from 30. I'm gonna try to shoot for top 15 in the world. Gotta spend 84,000 Robux to do it. It's definitely not as much as some of these people, but honestly, if I can't compete with the amount of time more I spent grinding this game, then we all know this game is cooked with the pay to win. Oh well, with that being said, let's just have a montage of spending a whole bunch of Robux. Oh, wait! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That was the second one! No. It's gotta be here. Come on, I saw it. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, don't lie to me, game. I know I saw it. Wait, is it trying to say that I didn't get it? Am I missing something here? Oh, it's a weapon? That's what this is? Oh, man. I didn't realize, dude. I was like looking forever. I didn't read. This says best weapon. This says best turret. I need the turret, not the weapon. Oh, well. All right. Well, that makes me feel less fun. You can't make me feel better by actually giving me the turret. That's kind of what I've been looking for. Gosh dang it. Where's that meme?
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it.
I've spent 20,000 at least, and all I have to show for it is this little triangle. Gosh dang it, man. I don't want this little prism gun. I want a turret. Ah, that's annoying, especially since if you don't get the best turret in the game or this gun and you get these instead, well, you could have honestly spent your 799 Robux in getting this. In fact, one of these is cheaper than 5 of these. I just wasted it all. And what do I have to show for it? 54 of these, 134 of these, 218 of these, which all that tells me is I've got 218 missed opportunities of having something I actually wanted. Ah, should I just buy this a couple of times? Like, I feel like this is just a way to drain your Robux. Where am I at on this list now? I know I've climbed up quite a bit. Yeah, we're now exactly where I thought we would be. All right, I can spend 3,000 more Robux before I move to number 14. I refuse to do that. I'm not going to spend more than that kid right there. So with the last little Robux that I have, you know what? I will buy more of these. Sure, they'll be obsolete next chapter, but right now, I'll take what I can get. Dang it, I miscounted. I should have stopped on that last one. Oh well, at this rate, we've already spent 90. What is 10 more thousand Robux? Who knows? Maybe we will get lucky. Oh, I really should have quit while I was ahead. All right, this is my last time. I'm never doing another loot box ever again. This is a good reason why. I was better off just buying these. I'm at 95,000. Let's keep going. There we go, 99,591. That is where I am. Ah, all right, fine. Last one. Maybe the one that puts me over 100,000 will be the luck that I need. Here we go. Let me go back over here. Hold on, let me go back over here so I can be right next to the Robux when it happens. There it is. And I already had one of those. Gosh dang it. What am I gonna do with 2 of them? Maybe they'll introduce trading and then I can trade for one of them. Honestly, I guess that's the best outcome I can hope for because oh, that's so annoying to see. I hate that I spent so much money. Well, only thing now to do is to see if all the money that I have spent so far is about to pay off. As we now try to move ourselves up from the 926 best wave and see if we can get higher on the leaderboard. Maybe even break 1,000, which in this case would still only put us at number 44 on the leaderboard. Bro, am I even on this thing anymore? Oh, I am. I'm at number 81. Oh my gosh, dude, I have fallen so much. All right, 60 of these, 156 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, all of these that I can imagine. And to top it all off, now we've got 41 of these. And let's see if it's actually gonna help us. We've got all these weapons and blocks and decor to our disposal, but really a lot of it is kind of obsolete at this point. And what we're gonna be using is our best of the best, which in this case is basically anything in the red category and in the yellow category. Oh yeah, and these two things right here, because pretty much everything else lunar event was pretty much dog water at this point and it's completely useless. And I've searched online on what the new best strat base would be, and it seems like a lot of people are actually worried about what Builderman does in the later on stages. Not gonna lie, if your waves are below 700, really the best thing you can do is to have a really strong core, all your best weapons in the back, and then kind of just work all your weapons up to the front, making them worse and worse as they go on. Mainly because one by one completely comes in and takes out everything to about this point right here until about wave 800. But because we are trying to go for a record here, we are going to need to get way past 800, which means we need to worry about Builderman. And the first thing that we need to do is put down the Tesla coils that we have. Anything that's a 2x2 weapon, utilize to your advantage right here because it will be the best in the game. And you want to put them in the very back because you can hang them off the side and the back to give yourself some extra room. Extra room for extra weapons and extra defense. So I'm basically just gonna line up all of these Tesla coils right along here, leaving a space in the middle for some other stuff. Just like that. We'll fill in the small gaps that we have with some of these limited weapons like the dragon and also these limited turrets. And then we'll fill the sides with the other best gun in the game that we have, which are these guys right here. Leaving space for our other really cool gun, this laser turret from the lunar event. We'll put one there, then over on the other side, we'll do the same thing, but sideways. And considering it has a circle radius, it doesn't really matter the orientation. It's all gonna do the same amount of damage. We'll fill up the rest of this area with guns until the back of our base basically looks like this right here. Basically, what you want to do is you want to take your best weapons, put them in the back, but then also notate how far back the weapons reach. Because you want to make sure that your walls start at a way far enough away from the heart, but still close enough that all of the weapons in the back can still hit it. That's pretty much what we've done. And now the only thing left to do is to start utilizing our massive amounts of hacker blocks. We'll go ahead and make our strong core, building it all the way up to the top until it kind of looks something like this. And this is where we're gonna do something a little different. Because Builderman and John Doe both go crazy towards the middle, as they get closer to the part, they don't actually have to destroy all the blocks because Builderman has a band hammer that can go through all the blocks that you have and break the heart without breaking the block. So what we need to do is get Builderman off the ground and up here. And the way to do that is, well, we're gonna utilize these. That's right, they're not just decor anymore. Now they actually have a business application, as we are gonna build a ramp for Builderman to go up to the top, get taken out before he can worry about what's down here. So when we finish, it'll look something like, there we go. We got a 5x5 block that pushes all the enemies up to then get taken out. And to make sure that they don't fall off the sides, well, we're just gonna go ahead and build this up as well. Till we have basically something like this right here. But the thing is, yeah, John Doe and them are not gonna be very cooperative. They're gonna just try to hit from the sides. So we definitely want to like herd them into the middle to get taken out. And the best way to do that is to extend this out a little further, and then using these slanted slabs or the stairs, we can make ourselves a little bit of a corridor. Kind of like this right here. John Doe will come in, he'll hit this, get pushed off to the side, go up here, and then get taken out like a pig for slaughter. On the outsides, well, that is where we can put all of the rest of our crazy weapons, which will look something like this. As you can see, we've got a whole bunch of our new party cannons, we got bubble blowers, we got all of our double missile turrets, as well as a couple of moon turrets. Basically, this thing is stacked. I do have to go in and make a few changes. Put these guns down, then make sure I utilize these still. And then we can work on the rest of this, which is mainly just more filling in these. to where all that's left is the middle. And what you do here is kind of dealer's choice. Are you finding your base taken out really quickly? Maybe put some more defense down. If your base can handle the damage but isn't taking out the bosses very quickly, put some more offense down. For me, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a mixed bag. We're gonna fill up the bottom part here with weapons. Then we'll fill it with some more of these slanted blocks, followed by even more weapons. You know what? I might as well just go finish this off real quick. Until we're left with just the front. And the front I usually reserve for a fun, quirky design, but considering we're trying to get on the leaderboards this time, I think I'm gonna resort to just using a one-row design that maximizes base defense and doesn't really necessarily look so great as far as quality goes. We'll try our best. Let's see what we can do. And just like that, it is done. We'll do some repainting just to help it pop some more. But other than that, I think we're ready. We'll pull out our best weapon and we will fight. And wait literally like an hour. It's got there at 2:01. I literally have to wait probably about an hour to even get anywhere near close to the wave 1000 mark. Oh well, we're here to try it. I'm just gonna speed ahead. I'll see you when some action happens. We are in wave 662, and as you can see, my base has fallen apart a little bit, but it actually has kind of done what I needed it to do, because when John Doe Gurst comes in, he immediately goes to the middle, and these side little things actually push him further over to the side more. The only difference is I probably, if I was doing this again, I probably would put another section right here, just so that I could have another section later on for when Builderman actually does enter the picture, because at the moment it's 668. He's not going to enter the picture for a whole like 125 waves, meaning that John Doe has a lot of time to go through and take out all of this. No matter, we're going strong. Something tells me we're definitely going to blow past our old best score of 926, but the goal will definitely be to make sure that we can last even further. So let's just speed ahead until we have the first appearance of Builderman, because that is when things will start to heat up. We are now at wave 818 and John Doe and Builderman has made an entrance, and well, he does exactly what I need him to do. Oh my gosh. I couldn't have imagined this working better than it is. He comes right up here and then just gets taken out, like coming up to a stage and then getting crucified. That is what both John Doe and Builderman are doing. He can't get anywhere near my heart with his massive band hammer because of the slanted slabs pushing him up to the top every single time. That is the best outcome I could have hoped for, actually. And man, I love this aspect about the game. Sure, there's the pay to win part that kind of sucks, and the amount of grinding that you need to do to get all of these blocks here. But I love how every single boss has its own unique set of challenges. Builderman's being that he has the massive band hammer that can hit through blocks, meaning that you need to push him up so that he won't have any blocks to hit and the weapons can take him out. Speaking of weapons, we also make sure to put the weapons on the side so that Builderman and John Doe won't take him out instantly. And then we're left with this, a base that is doing its job 100%. Now I'm looking at things, it looks like I probably should have put maybe a second version of the ramp, because now the ramp's leaving really quickly and Builderman's starting to do damage with his massive band hammer, but he is still getting up here every single time. I don't know. We'll see. We're about 100 waves away from making my brand new best record in this game. Builderman and John Doe are getting pushed up, leaving one by one to slowly chisel at what's left of my base. What will happen in the next 100 waves? Well, time will tell. And that time starts now. And with the completion of this wave here, we will have now made a new record, 927. Oh, and we still got plenty of pace left. Sort of. I mean, I don't know what's been going on lately. It looks like my middle is slowly getting taken out. It's still kind of a stair step, but for whatever reason, Builderman has completely locked in. And now when he comes up, he always gets one solid, really good swing in before he gets pushed up to the top. And that has been the difference. I'm just going to stand here and maybe he'll hit me instead. That would actually be great because I am technically invincible. So I'm just going to be the invincible block that's going to help push him even further up. But the fact that we have made it 930 waves and I have not yet revived means that we're definitely going to be in the thousands once this is all said and done with. Where we will land on the leaderboard kind of still remains to be seen. And the other cool thing about this is when we do actually revive, well, the base will definitely have a renewed sense. Builderman will immediately start trying to utilize it and break through, and he's going to have to deal with the ramp all over again, which means he's going to have to go through this massive barricade. We may not only just get like another 100 waves once the revive happens, but maybe even 150 and 200 because of this new strat. The only thing left to do is to kind of just wait and see when the revive actually happens. I'm just gonna still sit here and shoot it with my little prism thing. Not that it does really a lot of damage, but I mean, it gotta help something, right? Like I'm basically a turret at this point. Anyway, let's see what happens. And just like that, we've reached wave 1000 and we're still going strong, actually. Looks like the middle part is definitely starting to get low. Let's see. I think as soon as that top layer goes and then the layer underneath it goes, that heart will be completely exposed. In fact, it looks like Builderman has actually gotten a hold of it at least once because I am now about a third HP left. It's getting closer to the time that everything ends. Any moment could be the last wave. All I can do is wait.
And wait I did. As the waves past my base dwindled down more and more. Blocks started disappearing. Weapons destroyed. All the while, Builderman was getting closer and closer to my heart, knocking a little bit of the health out of the way each time. And then...
We're at one more, bro. I have the slightest little thing of heart left. Oh no. Builderman, don't do me dirt. He's gonna swing and it's gonna be over. There it is. He swung. I died. I made it to wave 1011. That is actually pretty crazy because now we have a revive. And what we will do with this revive will allow us to get even further on this base. Looks like 1 by 1's gonna take out everything right off the bat, leaving just the middle part. And as soon as John Doe kills it, well, we'll be right back into the second part of this. I love how with all the cannons, it looks like it's just a massive party. A massive death party. This is crazy, bro. Oh, John Doe's through. He's going through the second wall. He's not going anywhere, though. It looks like everybody's funneling in right to the middle, right into the confetti party. Builderman's in the middle. John Doe's in the middle. Neither one of them can get past. Oh, never mind. He did get past. But then he's killed instantly. Oh, man, this is actually great. It does suck that 1 by 1 is able to take out everything before that, but at least he's still leaving a lot of it. Really, at this point, all we can do is just kind of wait. We've done everything. We've prepped everything. From this point on, it's the base's job. What will happen? Well, one way to find out. Let's climb up here. Let's become a turret and let's start the final battle. We are again on the brink. It's about over. It all comes down to this. We got a couple of more rounds, but I think it's the beginning of the end. My heart is all the way down again. And this time, I don't have a revive, which means this could very well be the last little bit. I gotta take John Doe out before he takes my heart. We have survived another round. We'll just go ahead and bypass all this because 1 by 1 is kind of just a nuisance at this point. Oh no, here we we go. The next round is up. It all kind of depends. Oh, come on, take him out. Oh, it's just a sliver. That is it. That is all that's left. All right, here we go. Here we go. Just break him down. Come on, get him out of here. The final round is upon us. I feel it. I feel it. I don't think yep, there it was. That is it. And the total that we ended up with, 1.2 thousand waves. Wait. Last time I checked, there was over 1,000 was guaranteed leaderboard, and it looks like it still is. 910 is 100. 910 is the top 100, and we have blown past that. How high does this go, and how quickly? It looks like, golly, top 50 are all above 1,000. Okay, it's climbing, and there I am, number 25 in the world at 1230. From this point on, it looks like most of the people ahead of us got one of two things happening. Either they are all crazy Robux spenders, crazy playtime players, or a combination of the two. This is pretty much where I'm at. And if I want to grow this base even more, well, I'm gonna need more of these Tesla coils or other really good weapons. Like this right here. I have got enough candy that I can do it again. And I would like to announce that I actually had a talk with one of the devs, told them that I'll be talking about the weird price increases and cash grabs. Paying for a skip timer on something we already work for is not it. And they're like, what if we remove the timer? I think that's a great idea. And honestly, they did too, which means now when I buy this right here and we look over, it is ready instantly. They took the feedback and fixed it to where now we can actually get what we grind for, which honestly is a win. And I'm all for devs actually listening to community feedback and implementing changes. If I can only get a really cool gun out of it. That's not the one I was talking about. All right, we'll get two of these and we'll call it a day. Well, I got one new thing. Don't really want it, but we got it. Anyway, let me know what you think about the base. Let me know if the strategies has helped you. And if you have any of your own strategies, that would be very helpful too. I might be actually taking some suggestions, trying them out next video. Also, one last little thing. We need to talk about the next Build Your Base video because I am going to be continuing this series, but I'm not going to be continuing it on the main channel. I've got some other videos that I want to put on the main channel. And so this series is getting moved over to my second channel, the NightFoxx fam channel. It's a channel where I usually post with my family, but I'm actually going to be also posting some other stuff on there as well, including the next chapter release of Build Your Base Chapter 4 coming this weekend. You won't want to miss it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.